Hey YouTube, it's Soul Prime 13 coming at you with another Transformers video review. Excuse me. So today we're going to be looking at the Dr. Wu Wasp and Wingman, which is their take on Bumblebee and Cyclonus. I had actually put a pre-order in for this, I think over a year ago now, on TF Source, and it just never filled. And I only pre-ordered this one, and the other two versions, their other two repaints, are the ones that came in stock. This one never came around for some reason, or maybe they just didn't have enough for me. I don't know, but I recently found them at a reasonable price on a different website, HSunny, and decided to order them because I had wanted them, because Cyclonus is one of my favorite Decepticons, so I really wanted this pack. But first we'll take a quick look here at the box. We got Bumblebee looking all cheery there. We got Cyclonus. They are pictured with guns. They do not come with weapons. So we got Wasp, Bumblebee, Wingman, Cyclonus. Just their usual logos stuff. A little bit of Lego jargon and a QR code. And then we have our little singular product shot. So that's it for the box. Now, we do get a couple other things. We do get a collector's card for each with that same artwork. And if we turn them around, we do get a little product shot with some tech specs going on there. And those are nice. We also get lovely instruction sheet for each. This one is Cyclonus. And then we have our lovely instructions. No, come on. For Bumblebee. And yeah, this one is pretty familiar because this is the same as their cliff jumper and bumper that I also reviewed with the Shockwave packs. So. But one thing that is not so familiar is we do get this, which appears to be a toy version head for Bumblebee, which is really neato. I'm glad they included that. They didn't have to do that. They could have easily stuck it on and sold it as an entirely different figure, but no, they just decided to include it without charging you extra. I think that's pretty cool. But moving on to the figures here, as you can see, they are the usual Micromaster scale. Nice and tiny, but all the fun is still packed inside. Whoop. Come back here. And for some comparisons, here is Sparklug, the Minicon. And then here is a G1 Minibot Sea Spray. Just so you get an idea of how they stack up. Anywho, we'll start with Bumblebee. So, for Bumblebee's transformation, again, this is one we have seen before here on the channel, but we'll go ahead and do it. It's not hard. We just want to pop these doors out a little bit here, and then we want to bring these wheels out, and then we're gonna, bring this whole front piece down, and we want to extend these legs and waist. Make sure to bring these feet all the way forward. Then we're going to wrap these pieces around the foot, around and around, and there we have the legs all done. And I should probably make sure that I'm getting this in the shot. Yeah, I just want to, here, I'll just do it again just in case one more time. Yeah. Come on. There we go. I'm going to take these and you fold them around like so. There. Now I know it's on the camera. Anyway, we want to then take his arms and untab them from these little tabs right here, you can see. And then bring them out to the side on these hinges. Bring them forward. Then we are going to flip these wheels around up front like so. And we want to push this forward and bring this whole back assembly up over his head. We can now flip that head up. Then we're going to fold this whole assembly up and into his back, like so. bring his arms down, and there we have Bumblebee. And he does look nice. He does have a little bit of metallic blue for those eyes. Same with the painted windows. Yeah, pretty much what you'd expect. I'm glad that they actually bothered to mold the tire onto the back. So, there is Bumblebee. Now on to Cyclonus. And so first thing we're going to do here is we are going to take this nose cone and fold it up and back. Take his head and rotate it 180 to face forward. Then we are going to untab his arms and bring these wings up, like so. Then we're going to bring these shoulders up on the hinges. This is pretty similar to the, the Kingdom version. Then we are going to rotate his arms. You are going to have to rotate them the long way because they'll collide with the wings, but you do want to rotate them around to get the elbows facing the right way. Then we'll just double hinge those wings onto the back of his shoulders, like so. Then we want to come back here and we want to pop down these purple panels right here. And then we are going to extend his legs. Make sure we pull it nice and tight. Then we're going to fold out his little toesies, split his legs, and there we have Cyclonus. And doesn't he look adorably evil? Yes, he does. And there they are together in robot mode. As far as articulation, Bumblebee has 90 degrees at the elbow. It does have ball jointed shoulders. It does have a ball jointed head, but it really only goes up and down. Let's see, we do have up and back and forth at the hips. We can kick that far forward. That far back, we do have about 90 degrees at the knee. Not really much in the way of the foot. And again, the hips are ball jointed, so you do get some wiggly waggly in there. And as for Cyclonus, we do get full rotation at the shoulders. His head can spin, but it is locked in place otherwise. You can get up to the side. The elbows are on ball joints, but they're kind of restricted, so you can get side-to-side rotation and about 90 degrees of bend, but that's about all you're going to get out of it. No waist, which isn't terribly surprising for figures this size. It does have the ball jointed hips. We do get a little movement in the hip rotation because of that. We do get 90 degrees at the knee, and we do actually get some ankle tiltage. So that's neat. And I believe that's everything for Cyclonus. And just to do one more little comparison, here they are next to Retro Bumblebee and Iron Factory Sea Spray, just to give you an idea of how they stack up with some other smaller scale figures. But yeah, really happy to finally have this pair. I do still want to get the Samurai, Samurai Cyclonus that comes with Bug Bite. I still want to get that one. Don't know if I'll bother getting the Shattered Glass one, though. Still kind of torn on whether or not I want to bother with that one. But still, I really do like these little figures, and I'm sure anyone who's been following my videos can probably tell how much Dr. Wu has grown on me. They're a lot more affordable than a lot of other smaller scale figures, and they just have such cute charm to them, really. So I'm definitely going to keep picking Dr. Wu stuff up. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this little review, so I think I'll go ahead and wrap things up. And this is Soul Prime 13 saying transform and soul out.